Crimson Sage here, and I got to go with good old Doc out to a tournament in Guelph this past weekend, where I got to see his butt kicked by none other than Dustin Henshaw. Oh, that was fun. Luckily, I got a chance to catch up with Mr. Henshaw afterwards to find out about what's going on with the 40K Ontario League and his role in it and all of his fun thoughts. Let's have a look.
So we're meeting here today with the big man himself, Mr. Dustin Henshaw, about the Ontario League. Thanks for taking some time to chat with us.
No problem.
So maybe you could start off by just telling us a little bit about what this Ontario League actually is.
Well, it's a league for 40K players, any casual or competitive, either or. It's going to be running for the next 5 months, I believe. One round every 3 weeks. You just have you get paired up against somebody. I'm running the Guelph, Cambridge, Kitchener, and Waterloo area. So all the players in that area will get paired up randomly against each other. You have 3 weeks to play your game with your opponent, and it's basically a GT over 5 months. And after that, the top 3 players in every league in Ontario will be getting together for a Murderer's Row GT afterwards.
That sounds awesome. So what the heck is a Murderer's Row GT?
All good players banging into each other with their hardest lists.
That sounds awesome. So how did this league actually get started?
I'm actually not 100% sure where it first started. I got brought in by the guys that were running it in the Hamilton area. I believe it started there and it kind of expanded out once they realized this would be cool to kind of spread across Ontario and get everybody else involved too. So now we have 6 divisions that are all going to come together at the end.
6 divisions, huh? So which division are we in?
We are currently in the, well, I call it Battle City, but it is Cambridge, Guelph, and Waterloo.
And what exactly makes Battle City so special compared to everybody else?
Because we have more cities and we're awesome.
Good answer. Yeah, that was a good answer. And what do you actually do here?
I'm the division executive, so I'm the one that kind of organizes the games, deal with any problems that may come up, which probably won't because all the players that are signed up are awesome people, and make sure that anybody that has any questions about the league in this area, I'll answer them for them.
Now, do you see leagues like this popping up more often?
I really hope so, because this league is actually really fun. It gets both competitive and non-competitive players playing the game and some great games against people, and make sure that you help organize those games too, so everybody gets the game.
So you mentioned both casual and competitive. Now, which one do you think this is?
I would say this is probably a little bit more casual, but there are some competitive players in there as well.
In your opinion, what's the difference between the filthy casuals and the petulant whack players who are around these days?
That's a tough question. Casual usually implies that somebody doesn't play that many games, doesn't know the rules of every other army, just kind of basically knows their own rules. Competitive is somebody that is fine-tuning their list to what they'll mostly see in the meta, like all the Dracarian, Admech right now, or know exactly what they're going to be facing, so they're fine-tuning their list to be able to play against those because they know they're going to be fighting against them and how to play the mission precisely. Other people are kind of more making lists just because they like the models. Casual, I think, would be more people that are making a list because they like the models in that list, not making it most optimized.
So given the difference between the casual and competitive players, do you see eventually there's going to be 2 leagues of their own, so to speak?
Absolutely. Once we get enough players, we definitely want to split those up because we want to make sure that both of them have the best experience that they're hoping for in the league.
So I know in your show, The Stutter Scrub, which you've just done 100 awesome shows, you often have a draft to pick about who's going to be the winner of the whole thing. Do you have any ideas about who might be the #1 guy in this region?
Just the local draft? If I had to pick somebody, I would probably say Hamza might have one of the best chances in our. He's played in the Hamilton League before, so he's very familiar with how to play in this league and the kind of things he's going to face in here. He's a good player, so. And I also know that since I drafted him, he's going to completely lose all his games now. So.
What? No one from Scotchhammer?
I mean, you guys from Scotchhammer are awesome too. You might win. Who knows?
Okay. Now, what about for all of Ontario?
All of Ontario? I don't know everybody that's in the league for sure. I know most of the players that I would pick aren't in it, but the ones that are going, of the ones I know are going, probably Devon.
Well, thank you very much for your time today, Dustin. I know everybody's really excited about getting involved and going out and knocking some heads in this event.
Thanks for having me on. Cheers.
Thank you for your time.